In today's video, we are going to understand the latest launch by Godrej Properties and take a look at Noida's luxury housing segment. Noida is becoming a real hotspot for luxury housing, almost like it's challenging the Gurgaon's dominance. From the last 2 years, Noida is definitely seeing a surge in this whole luxury segment. And it makes sense. When you look at it right, you've got major developments like Noida International Airport, and there is a huge influx of business moving in there. It's not just hype, there is actual economic fuel behind it. It's not just about fancy apartments, there is this actual economic momentum driving demand. Think about it, all these companies coming in creates a ripple effect. You've got more jobs, bigger workforce, and that drives the need for housing across the road. And for those with higher income means luxury apartment. To target the luxury housing market, developers are changing their focus too. So now it's not just construction and maintenance anymore. It's a whole different ball game now. Luxury buyers today, they want the whole package, the lifestyle. So the developers are responding by creating these extravagant clubhouses and amenities. And we are seeing it everywhere, like Amaryllis in Karol Bagh, the Cascade Club at Krisumi, and DLF Dahlias with 4 lakh square feet of amenities. So literally, they are developing these mini resorts within a residential project. So let's deep dive in where Godrej fits in all of these. The project itself is in Sector 44 of Noida, right opposite to Noida Golf Course. But looking at the drone footage, it seems a bit further than many videos are claiming. So the golf course view might be a stretch. Location wise, it does seem pretty strategic. Good connectivity to all major areas like Delhi, NH24, Central Noida, Noida Expressway and even Greater Noida. Plus, it's closer to Botanical Garden metro station, जहाँ से Blue Line और Magenta Line की connectivity भी मिल जाती है. So commuting shouldn't be a problem. You've got all these big landmarks nearby. There is Amity School in Sector 44 itself. Massive shopping malls like DLF Mall of India, GIP and Gardens Galleria. All these fancy landmarks are just nearby. Speaking of fancy, this project is spread across 6.45 acres, 4 towers and exclusive 416 units, offering 3 and 4 BHK units with utilities. Tower 1, 2 and 3 की total height होगी 23 story और Tower 4 की height होगी 38 स्टोरी. सभी टावर्स के अंदर हर फ्लोर पर 4 यूनिट्स का कॉन्सेप्ट है. वी रिसेंटली कवर्ड देयर अनदर लॉन्च इन गुड़गांव जिसका नाम है गोदरेज मिराया. अगेन वो भी एक फ्लैगशिप प्रोजेक्ट है विथ 5.16 एकड़, 246 यूनिट्स एंड जस्ट 3 टावर्स. ये गोल्फ कोर्स रोड के ऊपर है गुड़गांव के अंदर. Both the projects have few similarities in terms of size. Floor plans की बात करें तो 2700 square feet से लेके 3800 square feet तक के sizes हैं. Similar to what we have seen in Godrej Miraya. So maybe they have found that sweet spot in terms of what luxury buyers want in terms of space. It makes sense from a branding standpoint to create a certain level of consistency across their project. If you wanted to have a look at the layout, we will share the layout with you और इसके लिए आप नीचे दिए गए नंबर पर WhatsApp पे hi #Godrej44 लिखकर भेज सकते हैं. प्रोजेक्ट में मल्टीपल वेरिएंट्स हैं. सो स्टार्टिंग साइज का जो कारपेट एरिया है इट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 1464 स्क्वायर फीट एंड इट गोज अप टिल 2325 स्क्वायर फीट. प्रोजेक्ट में 2 लेवल की बेसमेंट पार्किंग है. क्लब हाउस का स्ट्रक्चर टोटली सेपरेट होगा G+1 का, जो टावर नंबर 3 और 4 के बिल्कुल बीचों बीच रहेगा. इसमें रिटेल शॉप्स भी रहेंगी जो ओपन टू ऑल होगी और ये फ्रंट में आ जाएंगी. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द एलिफेंट इन द रूम, द प्राइस. इट्स डेफिनेटली अ प्रीमियम प्राइस फॉर नोएडा, इवन इफ इट्स कंपेरेबल टू व्हाट यू माइट फाइंड इन दिल्ली और गुड़गांव. गुड़गांव में कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स ऐसे भी हैं जहां विजिट से पहले प्रोफाइल सिलेक्शन में ही ऑलमोस्ट 1 हफ्ता लग जाता है और उसके बाद भी क्लाइंट को यूनिट मिलेगी या नहीं ये श्योर नहीं होता है until the developer is satisfied. We witnessed few such cases lately. As of now, Noida is yet to see that kind of development, but that does not mean कि यहाँ पर day 1 sold out नहीं होते हैं. नोएडा में अभी तक सिर्फ 2 ही डेवलपर्स ऐसा कर पाए हैं, मैक्स एस्टेट 128 and got Recinto. Reason साफ था, exclusivity and amenities. So for this price, what's the competition like? Are there any other projects offering the better value within the same price? Well, that's the key. There are definitely some competitors. We will start with under construction projects like Max Estate 128. Similar starting price of 25,000 per square feet and entry size of 4500 square feet. Max Estate में भी last tower का जो EOI process है वो शुरू हो गया है. If you need more information, just WhatsApp us. Then there is M3M Cullinan playing in the same league. Also, there is ATS Knightsbridge, which is currently facing some legal hurdles. So it's a reminder, even in the luxury segment, everything doesn't go as smoothly. There are always risks involved, but they will come out of that shortly. There are some ready to move in projects within the same league, like County 107, a bit cheaper at 22,000 per square feet, and Gulshan Dynasty close to 19,000 per square feet. And if you're really set on those golf course view, there is Kalpatru Vista, almost ready for possessioning, trading at 20,000 per square feet. So even though we have the projects in each category, but Godrej Riverine is aiming for the top tier. Looking at the price and past sales indicator, most of the people tend to be end user rather than investor. So that suggests a certain level of confidence in the market. So this brings us back to the buyer's awareness. So now that the stage is set, we have given you a glimpse of competition in Noida's booming market, how developers are attracting buyers by creating these ultra luxury experience. But ultimately, is this a good investment? Godrej के 5 projects हैं नोएडा में. One is partially delivered, that's Godrej Woods, where phase 1 and 2 are recently delivered and phase 3 अभी under construction है. 2 projects sector 146 में हैं जिसमें Godrej Tropical Isle last year launch हुआ था, and then there is Godrej Jardania जो अभी अपने initial construction stage में हैं. और sector 150 में भी इनके 2 projects हैं, दोनों ही advanced stage में हैं. Godrej is actually experimenting with their each project in Noida. They are aiming at different market. अभी के लिए मैंने सिर्फ 2 माइक्रो मार्केट स्टडी करी हैं, नोएडा और गुड़गांव. So all I can say is they are repeating what works for them, but they are also aiming for new segments. Let's zoom in. Take a look at the bigger pictures. Noida's evolution as a luxury housing market. It wasn't always the case. Initially, it was Delhi that commanded the price. Then Gurgoan emerged as a luxury destination. And now, here comes Noida. So now you're not just buying an apartment, you're buying a lifestyle. Builders are partnering with high-end brands for hospitality, fitness and all that. But looking at 25,000 per square feet, Noida के लिए higher side हो सकता है. But इस price में Delhi और गुड़गांव में acceptance है. Noida में भी है because they are only targeting those business families who want the sense of exclusivity. For them, the price might not be a deal breaker for them. It's about values. If buyer feels they are getting their money's worth in terms of location, amenities, lifestyle, they might be willing to pay a premium. It's good to see that there are choices within this niche market. It reminds you that price is not the only thing that matters. You have to consider the location, your own preferences, amenities and budget. Don't forget the importance of thinking critically, because these informed decisions lead to smart investments. So keep diving and keep exploring and make those choices that really aligns with what you want. If you need a help with your big purchase, you can schedule an appointment with me. We can take it from there. And that wraps up our deep dive into Godrej Riverine and Noida's luxury housing market. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. This is Pavan Saini signing off for the day. Thank you.